Hello, hello, lads and gents, and yet again, for the second time, and there's going to be a third as well. I hope you stay tuned, and I hope you continue to do so. We're going to be going on to match number uno, dos, tres. It's going to be a very interesting one, as this is a very good day. It's the first play day ever of the season, and we are having Bank, Chalet, and now, just to top it off with special guest. I'm so flat. Oh, but yeah. Can we Yes. The community votes. Let's actually go over it. Chillwagon with a 29% going against 71% for old and gold. And of course, for the stat predictions, it is going to be 6 votes for Chillwagon and 2 for old and gold. So completely opposite. I mean, stat predictions are saying gold and gold will absolutely get demolished, like the first and the second match. But for Joe Wagon and Old and Gold, it's quite reversed. I mean, you get it back. I mean, stat predictions versus community votes. Which one wins? It's gonna be a bit of a battle. But yeah, we did mention someone special being joined in. Now, he is a Siege player. You all most probably know him, and he goes by the name of Bikini Body. Now, we're not gonna make this an amazing deal. Even though I would, I'm such a fanboy. I love him so much. But no, we're not going to be mentioning only him. We still have to go over the other players. But it's interesting to see a big YouTube star, the man who brought in Bajji and introduced us to Turtling as Clash, being in our T4 Talent League match. Out of all the, it's still interesting that Talent League. I'm not fanboying right now. I'm talking about talent. He chose Talent League, which is the best T4 league, but with what happens here, I'm quite surprised that it is. If you know, you know. But yeah, still waiting for one player from the side of Chillwagon. But besides that, I mean, hey, next match. If the next match is not Oregon or Clubhouse, I nothing is going to happen. I'm just going to cast and then go to sleep. That's probably the same situation one way or another. But let's actually go over match 4 for a bit since, we want to talk about it. For a bit, match 4 is going to be Katana Gaming versus FDM because I do not want to pronounce a name that I did once in round number 1, and I'm not doing it ever again because I'm going to butcher it and then I'm probably going to get canceled or something. Anyways, what do you think the bans could be on Theme Park? Money?
On theme park. Oof, with the special guest in, I have no idea.
Fair, fair.
I mean, it could be anything. It could be Clash. It could be a Tachanka
Clash.
Glass. I,
Glass.
I don't know. it's I, yeah, I'm completely lost there on the bands, but I'm sure it's gonna be very, very interesting to say the least. That
You know what? For attackers, I'm going to make a bit of a prediction. I'm going to say it's going to be probably the currently competitive, most strong operators that are not Thatcher. And if you're playing ranked and don't watch the competitive scene, no, Thatcher is not the most broken operator in the game because EMP impacts do this little one trick where you that potato and then electricity gone, just like that. So I'm going to say it's going to be Dokkaebi and Osa. Very strong utility off the top, and the MPs are in hand. So that, and then defense. Hmm, defense is going to be a hard one. I'm going to say defense could be a Cade, and I'm going to go rough on this one. I'm actually thinking of Clash. You could
Ooh,
say Mira, but I don't see. Oh, she is good. And yeah, very interesting sounds we're getting from the sound of Chillwagon right here. We're getting a bit of an ASMR, so let's have a moment of silence for these amazing players.
can, can they can
I'm
they
going to
record
cry
that?
myself to sleep.
Mm.
All right, yeah.
Oh
See,
no, one of them is underwater. No.
hello, I'm under the water. Please help, I'm
See?
drowning.
Uh,
Yeah,
hey, last guy's in.
this guy's in is
Hey,
gonna be Jedi, Jedi, Jedi. We're gonna
yes.
call him Jedi because it sounds way cooler. But without further ado,
Yeah,
um, we do have both teams ready, correct?
I think so. Not.
Then,
Yeah, like it appears to be. Let's
then let's
get
get it
into it.
started.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am excited. Oh, this is gonna be.
Oh, bikini body. Oh my goodness. My God.
This is my chance for uh, fame.
Notice me, bikini senpai. Oh no, but yeah. Jokes aside, let's actually go over to the maps. Old and gold, starting it off with the first and the last ban. Some nice good luck, have fun in the chat. You always love to see it. Can't get any better than that. A good map, good players, just all out interesting. And wow, 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 what is I wrong from the Osa and the Nook? Actually, not the Nook. The Osa and the Dokkaebi. Prediction is going to be Nook getting taken out. You know, theme park is quite a big map. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Quite a big map. So Nook with nades and just the Clara's utility, where she cannot get spotted by any chance if she's using her gadget, is quite deadly. There it comes. It's going to be
Oh,
Thatcher along with the silver ranked man. There comes Bikini Body
oh
taking it
no.
close to heart. The clash of the Thatcher man. You know, Joe Wagging's not taking it easy. And of course, an Azami to top it off. Oh my goodness. They're already
Oh
scared. They don't know what's
yes.
happening.
Oh, I am already loving this. From the man face, it is already it's already going there.
Oh, this is going to be so interesting. I mean, now definitely the clash is very unusual, but yeah, without further ado, let's actually see what these teams are going to be bringing. We already saw a bit more of default lineup. You know, we already saw the mute, we saw the Jaeger, we saw all left and right, and there it comes. There comes the mute, there comes the Jaeger, the smoke along with the mute, a nice duo right there, and an alibi with Valkyrie for some roaming potential, some intel, and just all out to finish it off on the attacking side. For now, they can switch. We're going to be seeing a bit of an well, taking the fuse away, which was kind of the interesting part. Jedi's going to be switching over to Yano with a Buck, Ace, Ash, and Finka, which is, you know, a bit more of a just you can't go wrong with it type lineup. IQ getting switched out, maybe due to the mutes, maybe some C4s from below for the Valkyrie. Yeah, Valkyrie in general does get absolutely demolished by the IQ, so we're gonna have to see how things can play out. And of course, since I do believe that is thrown downstairs, yes, it is thrown. There's many ways to take it. You can go yellow breach, you can go maintenance breach, you can go barrels breach, and the defenders, while they can ban the trick, K trick, whatever you call it, it's just not a, it's just way too much utility to focus on. So, you know, playing good vertical, not giving the attackers too much pressure allowance is going to be all out a great strategy.
Yep. That car also could put quite a bit of trouble from below C4s. Someone comes into cafe, which Jagsy appears to be doing. Though these Valcams could be really hard to spot out, but it appears they have one of them at least can spot out. So the yellow thing onto it. Oh, what is this? Oh, I thought that would be a drop, but it isn't. It's kind of free places. The hatch there. I'm trying to find an early pick there, but Emil being dropped first. Jedi on yellow stairs, taken out by Bikini here, playing on safe. Using those cams for his advantage. Jackson's still on this angle. Could be quite unexpected. I haven't seen angles like those before, but nature being taken out. Now Hatch is being popped. A bit more pressure coming on. So to Krugel.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Getting into a bit of a stalemate here as a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. CHILLWAGON appearing to put much pressure on these defenders.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, we're returning already. A minute and a half has been wasted by the roamers, so well played. As the 4v4 does commence, you said it was a stalemate, and that is the perfect way to describe it. He's taking some damage slowly, but it seems like Bikini is going to be a bit more on the roam, taking some heavy fire from Dragonside. He does not manage to return the fire. He seems to be a bit more stuck on the locker's side room. The flashes come out. Not too great of a throw, most definitely kind of sabotaging the ace. He goes in the AK-12 in hand. The C4 comes out. He actually kill one. The run out comes as well for just great time wasted. It works out. The Finka gets another one with the LMG in hand and makes it a 3v3 and an extra 10 seconds wasted. Oh, Gecko right now getting ready to a bit of a flank attack. Didn't seem to get noticed. Maybe, yes, he did. The drone comes out and there is his position revealed. The last 30 seconds are on the clock. The defenders are still upstairs. They still haven't gotten rid of all of them, and the smokes are starting to come out slowly but surely. Dragon seems to get noticed, and will the smoke be able to hold it off on his own? I mean, Split as well is getting pushed. Not necessarily, just kind of the Finka waiting for the alibi. And oh, she does get away with it. She gets a one, she gets a two, and there goes the third for the block. It will be old and gold managing to win the first round. A very well executed holy, even a flick for the Jaeger. What a shot!
Yep, really well played from them there. Their own game, really well done from them, Gecko. See, he has time there on that alibi upstairs, just biding his time. Notice that he did get this good trigger this from there. Overall, not able to isolate these rooms
Attackers need to
effectively,
locate and
and
defuse bombs.
not able to. Just not being too doing too well with the time.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, with 30 seconds on the clock, it wasn't too great to just kind of keep the alibi upstairs. It's either you fully send it out and fully clear out of upstairs with making sure that there's no flanks incoming, pre-placing drones, and the players that were taken out earlier to just keep them on those drones. It's either that, because doing the job halfway is not the way to do things. I mean, that alibi literally just proved it to us. Gecko just went in, managed to pick off the last two on Split. Well, the pre-last two on Split, and that's kind of, I think, was what was the winning round. I mean, the smokes couldn't really have lasted that long, and in the end, of course, well, the Buckman did manage to get into sight, but got shot down by the Jaeger. And yeah, going on to a new round, we seem to be extending from all the way from initiation all over to bunk. So, yet again, this is the extension you want. It's either up or it's a bit more far out towards a very crossfire-y slash, important part of the map where you want to kind of just keep it so the attackers don't get too much pressure too quickly. So this is kind of what they're doing. We even see a Valkyrie roaming on Dragon side, helped by our lovely, I don't see who exactly that would be over in Throne. Can we check? Actually, Hibana managing to pick off Gecko, starting off very good. I mean, getting the aggressor of this round, and just an all-out man advantage for the side of CHILLWAGON.
Yep, but they still have to deal with
Bomb located by
Bikini
attackers.
playing kind of the same position here, but this time with the shotgun. Nope, decides to rotate out there and reinforces the rotate back, not allowing attackers to take this that easily. But now, oh, that's two ADSs, me jammers, a lot of utility just abandoned there. Leaves only one ADS in sight, which could be a bit bad for them. C4 comes out. Oh, it collects Jagsy. What a nice C4 from the hatch, collecting the Flores that was sitting on the drone, trying to get rid of some of that utility, getting rid of himself. That's even possible to say. But two Heartbeaters coming out from CHILLWAGON with Hibana and an Ace complementing each other quite nicely there, getting, or at least trying to get that vault. Breach as Jedi throws a nade, can't collect anyone, and Buttermilk collects him. Wall now being opened up here, or trying to be opened up. That's an interesting way to use Hibana. At least, yeah. Usually we see a Maverick that is doing that, but since his nades got removed, that's not gonna be possible. How did... Oh,
Wow, that is
it's
very
not
important.
landing well. Ooh.
Hup.
A lot of HP taken off of the mute. Now, in a 4v2, it doesn't matter, it's Emil. There's one more, and now Marcin, top TWR, left in a 4v1 now, as Habana is being collected, and Emil finishes it up for his team, and that's another round for Golden Gold.
Wow, last round there was the Alibi, and now is the Valkyrie and Mill firing himself up for this match and winning round number 2 out of 2. So going on to round number 3, we're going to be going actually initiation. Yeah, corruption on my part. I thought they were initiation. They were bunk and extended into initiation, just to get that out of the way. But we're going to be seeing a Mirror. Like I said, she can be very useful. I just kind of haven't seen her. Just in general, she gets banned or isn't used at all. So, I'm actually excited to see what's going to be happening here.
Attackers need to
But yet again, a very aggressive play from the side of Volgan. Chillwagon, not Chillwagon, my mistake. Chillwagon seems to be playing a bit more passive, not too aggressive. They take their opportunities when they can get a frag, but they don't seem to just go full out on their aggression, which is yet again also why they didn't take out the Alibi. They didn't just fully, connect with the thing they were going for, and Olden Gold does seem to be kind of going off of their mistakes, which is what you should do. You see a dent in their strategy every now and then, you take advantage of it as much as you can, and that's what they've been doing very good and very carefully, very perfect, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, I mean, it seems like if Chillwagon starts sticking a bit more, making these major mistakes, it could actually end up like Golden Goal is on a very good path to a very quick end. So, yeah, let's actually go over to the setup a bit more like I want to talk about it. The attack, we can skip that as much as I'd like to talk about it. It's very natural. We have a Sledge and Ash. That's always love to see. A Hard Breacher, which is Habana, Yana for the intel, and so IQ joins her, and all good guns, gadgets, and secondaries. Always love to see it. On the defense, you could also say it's a bit more basic, with the Alibi, Jaeger, and Mute. But the Mirror and the Bandit, those are not to be underestimated. Bandit, a very good gun with a C4 in hand, can be deadly. And, 3 C4s on the side of Golden Gold, it's going to be extremely difficult to go up against it. Especially in a gunfight, you could win as an attacker, because attackers all in general just have better guns, I would say, at least from my side. But yeah, let's see what is going to be happening on the side. It's vertical placed from below. It seems like Yana's going to be nading. Graga and Bikini taking some damage, not too much though. There goes another nade, but sadly does not hit. Oh, what a shot from the Jaeger onto the balcony. One's already a top dragon. That's actually going to be Dexter with another kill onto the Jaeger, shutting down their main golden hand. Of course, another kill comes onto Stizzy. That's going to be the Mirror as well. So already 1 C4 out of the match. Let's see what they can do with the remaining 2, as it's a 3v4 for Golden Gold.
Kini rules his position there with his shotgun, playing this very aggressive angle, but cannot collect anyone. His Jedi collects him, and now 2v3 as Keko collects another one for himself. That's Dexter off the board, doing some massive damage for himself. Emil going for a bit of a flank here, and the attacker still on the balcony as a minute and nearly 50 seconds have passed on the round. Still not ending up inside. Of course, mirror windows taken off, and with those nades from below, but there's still one remaining, and there's still a bandit playing behind it. Habana won't be able to get rid of this one that easily, but still really one-sided push as Jedi finds himself inside already, I think, but Gecko could do quite a bit of damage from this rotate here. SWR starts planting, Gecko gets shot down, and now Emil finds himself a glorified 3v2, real position now 1v3 as TLVR pushes him, but getting pushed from 2 sides. I mean, he didn't really have a chance there. And first round for CHILLWAGON.
A very good one, may we say. I mean, they started actually kind of expecting what the aggression they're going to be going as. Krogel did manage to get himself a frag onto the cash balcony. He managed to work out really well, but of course the refrag comes in. Bikini tries to play a bit more sneaky, but does not work out with the shotgun. Of course, they play on top dragon, I believe it was the Ash Yana. I don't remember exactly, but that top dragon did actually make it essential, making sure to take out the Jaeger plus Stizzy, the Mirror player. So, actually getting the 2 stronger guns out of the match. So, most definitely a way to go about it. So they kind of counter-aggressioned against the Olden Gold. So, securing their first round in a very very good way, just to say that. You know, it was kind of just putting those mistakes away, just going in for kills, and it worked out. Worked out very well. And back on throne, let's see how this actually manages to go. Maybe they're going to be fully focused on roamers. Maybe they're just going to ignore them. Who knows? But with verticality from the defenders, this side doesn't have too much verticality, if you know what I mean. It's not like... I would say this, it's not
You
a
only
complete-
have basically has the verticality, which is the A side. Right here, yeah, we can see it really nicely here.
Yeah.
Yeah, throne room completely being just impenetrable from the ceiling.
Yeah. So, I mean, they don't seem to be using that to its extent because, well, there are also risks, you know. If you kind of die upstairs while playing vertical, those strats directly transfer over to the attackers, which isn't a favorable situation. But, you know, going actually fast about it, the hatch seems to be already open. They're going to start joining in, and this is where we should cue up the elevated music. And we already see, actually, initiation side being very heavily reinforced. They're going to be defending this quite nicely. So, yeah, the nades are going to start coming out, and the alibi is just unfazed.
Yeah, just does not care. As long as that shield is up, she does not have to worry about anything. Bikini Body, again, in that same position behind that vault door. Still, it's a fairly powerful position, especially with that shotgun. Oh, he nearly got missed. Oh, no, man. Okay, he collects the drone, but Jedi collects Gecko. Meanwhile, when he's pushing that initiation room, still, there would be some pressure from Emil playing in bunk. Getting that a bit of that longer angle. Shield is still up. That could play favorably for both these teams as Jedi finds that initiation with that sneaky rotate. Jedi all alone here, just lurking in the bit of back lines of the defenders here. I mean, not really back lines as Emil and Kroger decides to back out of there. Still, a minute and 50 seconds completely wasted here. Anybody still playing in that vault, but Emil finds himself a Jedi here, and now 4v4. Most of... Oh, TWR finds Steezy. That side completely empty. Does CHILLWAGON know about this? Oh no, Kroger does retake this position here and be dying a bit, but Dexter collects email now in a 2v4 situation. Really close to sight here. Oh, and Kroger is taken out by TLVR. King Buddy is all alone, but Jigsy collects him, and that's another round for CHILLWAGON. Playing this time really a lot stronger.
Most definitely. I mean, the quick Gecko switch up did seem to work on them. The Valkyrie did manage to waste quite a hefty amount of time, of course, upstairs, but didn't last too long. Managed to pick off one, but didn't seem to last any longer than that. Kind of the refrag came in. Bikini Body even tried to play upstairs as well. Site also got contested also pretty quickly. So, you know, they are focusing on verticality and just all that roaming a bit too much. You know, they were pretty much fully focused on it, actually. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if CHILLWAGON would have just rushed site and actually gotten away with it, because they can play vertical on A. Yes, they most definitely can. But even if they do, throne is the main site, the one you want to go for, just because of the amount of reinforcement you have on it, and, you know, you don't have too much to go off of. Unless you have the main breach, you don't have too many angles to worry about. You have 2 doors to watch, and that's mostly about as far as it goes, and it's not as impenetrable from upstairs, all that type of stuff, as previously mentioned. And yeah, going back to the throne, seems like Golden Eagle is going to be giving it a second chance, as it seems like a very familiar, if not the same lineup. Maybe there was some big mistake that we didn't manage to catch onto, and they're going to be switching it on. But the Amaru comes in. There's the Osa, the complete switch up on CHILLWAGON, but also the Cade, which is an interesting operator. Let's see what this Amaru is going to be up to. I'm assuming nothing good. It's probably going to be a rush any second. Now, actually, no. Probably just going to be using her for, you know, the amazing gun she has.
Maybe a bit of a aggressive push coming to kitchen. Potentially, if Jagsy, of course, droning out, seeking out a moment. Perfect time to just repel in and get a bit aggressive there. Yeah, but again, really strong hold on that upstairs. This flash is coming out from CCTV. Flashes Gecko, decides to rotate back into bunk. No, rotates back into initiation. I mean, he still has a shield there, so really powerful position for him as Jagsy makes his way into this kitchen, this break room, as Siege calls it. And I don't think anyone is aware of this. This could be absolutely huge for Chillwagon if played correctly, of course. But Jagsy for now bides his time. Oh, that still being really patient here. Maybe just waiting for his team to rotate a bit in more favorable positions, gets a bit more intel. Now, TWR trying to, yep, now gets the wall, goes Meat Jammers. As Jagsy does get aggressive, collects the Gecko now. Now, Krogil gets flashed himself, and Jedi also pushing up there, helping out his team. Oh, nearly collecting his rags. Kaid here, TSG, as C4 comes out and initially downs the Osa, collected by Bikini Body. And now, things are looking a bit more even, but a minute left on the clock. Quite a bit of time still for the attackers as all the defenders have rotated back downstairs, it appears to be. Yep, just playing a bit more towards the side. Yes, they realize that, no, they're still in middle. Being quite sneaky here behind this vending machine, maybe gonna try to collect the person playing vertical, but the breach is open, which could cause a bit of trouble. Onto side being very open, but it doesn't matter for Bikini Buddies. He likes the Jedi now. Doesn't feel his position Dragon. That's knock off the board, never to copy for them. Jogsy gets taken off the board. TWR still collects Jigsy, but now a 2v2 with breach open and TLVR inside. Magson not being really aware of where the defenders are. Actually, he is, as one is on top. Ooh, but Krugel finds him from split. Magson still sticky and Brostone fake as the diffuser does get planted, but it's a 1v2 situation. He collects one. Oh, but no, it's a trade. Emil throws the C4, but it doesn't need it. Finds the diffuser. It's going to be an easy defuse. And that was close. That was a lot closer than it was before the rounds. But still, Golden Gold winning out that round.
That was a very well played round from Chillwagon on its own. The start seemed very promising. I mean, okay, towards the end they also got the breach, which just on all out, it's very good to have. But that Amaru, I felt like she would do a lot more damage than what she did. She managed to even like alert the alibi before even kind of taking her out. I was imagining a full-on Jaeger double kill, like even maybe a triple for the mute, but nope, and we only got one. But okay, fair enough. She still did actually manage to gain control of the third floor due to that, and in the end, kind of came to the conclusion where they couldn't really outfrag the operators. They had some intel on them. Sadly, it was a bit too little to go off of. Now, of course, yeah, 3 and 2. It seems like this is a very like equalized or like a very close match, if you ask me. You know, one of the sides was community was going that Chillwagon was going to dominate. Us staff were going Golden Gold, absolute domination. This is very close. They're not very far apart from potential, from, you know, strats, whatever you want to say. They're doing both a very good job, a very fine job. But yeah, going back to bunker, seems like the extension is coming back, and this is the last round that Golden Gold is playing on defense, so might as well win it, because I believe this side can be a bit more defense-sided, at least due to stats, I'm sure. I think. Hopefully.
You know, I don't know the stats here. I think the stat man here more than I am. I mean, it's my first day. Don't take this too personally. But we see a floor is actually coming out from Dexter. First time we see it in this matchup. But Sneezy also playing that Frost. I guess doesn't want an Amaru rush this time, but the breaking wall being opened up now. Tipo being on this rappel and going for a bit more of a split push, but still trying to get those first picks. Not really much happening here apart from just people holding angles, trying to find a first pick from a mistake. But as I said, Krogel does find Jedi, leaves it with really low HP here, and now in a 5v4, Chillwagon finds themselves in a disadvantage here. I mean, one bullet to Krogel, one blow on him, and he's dead. But Grenade
wow.
doesn't find him, finds Emil, and Malixon finds Steezy as well. Turns it into a 3v4 situation, and he repels into break room. Kruger fully flashed, unable to contest anything, but Malixon himself getting himself very low on 20 HP, and gets collected by Krogel now in a 3v3 situation. A minute and 20 left on the clock.
Seems like Old Gold is a bit on a worse situation when it comes to HP at least, but that does not matter, as CHILLWAGON will be taking up the diffuser, but also claiming a life of their own as it's a 2v3 situation. Jaeger not looking too bad, seems like a bit of a bullet away from death, and Plant is also going down. Jaeger, Krogo, and Gecko himself are a bit stuck as Gecko gets taken out from the break window. Trying to fight his life for his life. It's going to be CHILLWAGON taking round 3 out of 6 and make it and even before the match or the roles are swapped. So, it's sometimes interesting how favorable, let's say, how a specific team likes defense or attack extremely much. So, at some point you're thinking, okay, these guys are extremely equal, but CHILLWAGON could be extremely just cracked off on defense, and Old and Gold could be a bit more unfortunate on attack. Vice versa, you know what I mean? Like, this could turn upside down any second, or maybe it just continues with how even it is. I mean, these teams are going at it, and each second is kind of like teeth grinding, and it's just extremely close. I mean, with how the previous round went, I mean, it was just moments before something went wrong, and the second it does, boom, snaps. So yeah, most definitely well played. On Bung, though, from the attacking side, the breaches even came in. You don't want to... Focusing on breach is a good thing, so... Because, just in general, the rotations you cut off and the amount of, like, pressure you put on the defenders... It's kind of major, that's kind of the reason everyone goes for main breach in the first place. But for the first defending side of CHILLWAGON, it seems like we're going to be going into Throne, the most renowned site, as some may call it, and... it's interesting to see the side of... Oh my god, you're absolutely right. We're going to be seeing a possible rush. Blitz picking being picked by Bikini Body. Doesn't seem like they're going to be putting down their aggression at all. Yeah, just like our observer just said right now, can't take away every shield. They may have taken away Clash, not Blitz though.
No, that's
double one, wow! You would have expected it to go a bit more their way, but did manage to bring it back for a second at 2v3. But a double team kill, wow, that is the first time we've seen that as well. This is going to be an interesting day for me. I was expecting more. Again, Clubhouse, the most boring of boring. This is something. This is definitely something. But yeah, it seems like the shield gets taken out. So does Stizzy, and well, now we're left in a 2v3 situation. Emil did bring it back. They got 2 kills, but what does it matter? Your whole point is just gone. You don't have a hard breacher. It just has to go off of frags, and defenders kind of win. Oh Jesus, there comes even more shots. Gecko even lower on HP than he was before, and yeah, well, there goes the Ash.
No, not the cab.
You take it away, money. I gotta take a lap around the room.
Oh, this is getting worse and worse for Old and Cold. Oh no, that is just the only kill that was made by the defenders with their guns. They only made 1 in this round. Oh, now it's 2, but still. Oh, that double team kill. What happened? What happened?
They definitely tried their best. But
A for effort.
Sometimes things just, A for effort, but sometimes things just don't go together, like a bullet in someone's head. Those are definitely 2 things that do not go well together, and it seems like, let's hope Old and Gold learns from their mistakes and doesn't rush with Ayana behind 2 people. Or the Nomad. I'm not sure. Both of them have the... I'm not sure who it was. All I know is it was a big mistake.
Two big mistakes in my opinion, because 2 team kills, not 1 but 2. That is... Oh no, that should not happen. That should not happen. Oh,
Definitely shouldn't. But
I think
let's
they just got too excited. I think.
Hey, they tried it. A lot of teams do actually just try rushing in as their first round or first round on attack. So, you know, why not them? Why not them? Not any difference. So yeah, going into initiation, a very interesting side. I like this side just because of the fact that there's cafe, which is a major thing where you can extend. You kind of don't know where to extend correctly. The attackers can just kind of deny the extension. If you extend it into cash, go cafe. And the other way around. Wow, Jagsy with a bit of a spawn peak. Does he manage to get it? Nope, nope. It's going to be kind of just a lonely desert out here. Doesn't seem to be able to pick off any. And the cash repels seem to come in. And yeah, this run out. No, there's no way.
I mean, he's gonna have to sprint a long way to find one, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
No way.
He's still waiting there.
He's waiting for the opportunity.
Yep.
Oh, imagine he just starts pistol out, just starts Usain bolting all the way out for a run out, and this just dies.
He's still there.
What is he doing?
I've been in the round. He's still there.
Can we check on what he's looking at?
Talk about commitment.
Well, but yeah, Stizzy gets taken out by the Y player. Sola's still holding it close to her heart. It's gonna be a 4v5 situation. Old Golden back to not looking at the most ideal situation. Smoke's still very good on his utility, and same goes with everyone else. But oh, what a shot onto the Wamai. Jagsy, give it up. It's not happening. No one's gonna want it. Emil seems to just jump in, does not give a care in the world, and no intel on it. So this could be a potential game changer. You know, they don't know who's there. There goes the intel, and even a shot from the Vector onto the Yana player. But you know, they could maybe switch over to maintenance initiation, not necessarily office. The Yana clones come in. This is the intel we want to see. And with 1 minute and 10 on the clock, is Solar still there?
Ooh, Solus is still downstairs. Do they know? Do they know that she is there?
Oh.
The drones come out, but
It could work out.
see anyone.
It could
That
work
could
out.
that could be massive. Ooh, but Emil.
Oh.
Emil going downstairs. Ooh.
Oh
What's going on
no.
here? Oh no, he isn't. He isn't going downstairs. He's pulling up.
Please don't tell me. Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh.
Nice team play from them there. Gecko takes out Jagsy. That's the souls of the board now in a 3-2 situation. Smoke still has one canister left, but 30 seconds left. These guys have plenty of time to get inside, but those Goyo canisters could deny them that opportunity. Last canister comes out from Dex here, but doesn't appear to be bothering the attacking team. Buddy runs in, does get taken out, but
Oh my
immediate
goodness.
refrag as it's a 1v1 now. Oh no! Dex here are going absolutely massive!
Oh my god.
What? What just
Calm your
happened?
horses.
Oh
We-
no!
But
All
there
the
comes the
gold.
first. It's like when the first one comes out, you're not really sure. The second one comes out, that's who. It gets real. It gets real. The potential is there, and oh my god, does he finish it off nicely? Just quick, swift, and without any hesitation. Don't even get me started. He pumped that up quickly, and he made sure to get that clip in. What a shot! Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just going insane there. I think all the gold kind of blundered there, but not seeing it tactical timeout because that's the second round in a row. There was just a bit of a throw there.
Yeah.
Everyone have 3v2. They were in a really good position, going to side, but just not getting, just not being able to counter Dex here.
I feel like they kind of just allowed the smoke to 1v1 each and every single one of them. You know, a 3v1 or all of them are just at him, or at least a 2v1 would have been way more ideal. But yeah, that's a shield. That's a deployable shield right there. You know, that's the thing you don't see every day. But you know what you do see every day? A random teammate that plays Cav, spawn peaks, and gets killed, and then leaves the game uninstalling it for another decade. That's what you do see every day. But yeah, no. Wow, props to Dex. That was absolutely off the chart. I have never had so much fun casting in all the time I have done it. It's been a solid year now almost, and it's Playday 1, bro. This is getting so good.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for what comes next because if
Oregon,
this is day
Oregon.
one.
This is what happens after Oregon. First day, wow. Second day, Oregon. We're back to it.
Second day, Oregon.
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 Did we mention Oregon? Oh, I don't think so. Well, going back to what's actually happening. Cash is being very heavily pushed. I mean, even the hatch in maintenance, initiation side, whatever you want to call it, is just. I love how Golden Gold just expects. Well, okay, the previous round Solus was being a bit over the top, but you know they're still trying to just be sure of not, you know. Yeah, the Solus just kind of leaning around the entire time, roaming downstairs. So they're trying to make sure that doesn't happen again because. Yeah, that could also be a throw. That could also be a job halfway done, and it could lead to another loss. Now, CHILLWAGON, one more match, and they're going on to match point for themselves, which is very useful. Very nice.
That can be quite useful. Oh, a lot of pressure coming out. Oh, how does Jedi escape from that? I was about to say a lot of pressure coming out on him, but just escapes this with a few scratches on himself. But Dexter still playing in the initiation. 3 people coming in here. Oh no, now they see him, but kills being flown around, and oh, Dexter finds one, cannot find the second as he gets taken out himself. But that's oh no, that's the ace of the board. That's the heartbeat of the board. They still have to play against the mirror window. That could be even with the man advantage, it could be absolutely devastating for them if Golden Gold don't play as a team here. The 2 players seems to be a bit isolated. 2 remaining players seems to be a bit isolated. It's on Cafe. Tries to find one. Is not successful with that one. Side being droned out. Trying to find an opening there. And 25 seconds left. They gotta do something here. They gotta start pushing.
They really do. I mean, yeah, it's the fact that we're okay. This is good. This is good though. They're not allowing 1v1 situations to come in. The plank.
Oh no!
What a shot! Let's not see it happen again. I mean, the rotation is going to be contested, but the Zofia doesn't know. She doesn't know. Don't let it happen. Do not let it happen.
Oh no!
Oh,
my
that
god!
was close. That was extremely
That
close. That's
That was closer than it should have been. Oh
Yeah,
my
wait.
god!
The fact that the sledge also missed quite a few shots, it was extremely not infuriating. It was just scary in general. So, yeah.
That was.
Sends shivers down my spine. It really does.
Yeah, if Golden Gold lost that, they would have called the time at 100%. I guarantee it. Because if you lose that and don't go for a timeout, that's what are you doing even? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, Jaeger pulled out that 416 carbine. I'm telling you, it would have been a different story. It really would have. I mean, that pistol. He also did whiff some shots, but you know, it's whatever. But the planter, all the last few seconds, that was very itchy. But yes, we are going to yet again go home. The Throne's a very interesting site. I like it because upstairs is so essential. It does bring like okay, don't get me wrong. Throne itself isn't that essential to verticality, but the other side, that's where it gets interesting. Also the hatch, where you can just drop into split, but you know, yeah, extending upstairs is also something interesting because you can't really extend anywhere else on Throne, because if you extend into like as barrels, they can push maintenance. You know, it kind of messes up your entire setup. So yeah, extending upstairs is just the way to go about it. But we haven't talked about the setups, the attacker lineups for a while. I mean, well, defender and attacker. Attackers looks pretty basic if you ask me. We just added a bit of a Dokkaebi, which is a very good operator in general, but I see something that many don't like on the defending side. It has a very red, bright color, and his gadgets does piss people off. So it's gonna be Capcan getting joined to the force. So maybe.
Yeah, that's a lot of explosives there on that team. 5 Capcans, 4 C4s. Oh, 4.
And impact. And impact. What else do you need?
Oh, now 3 as Emil takes out Dexter.
My
Oh,
goodness.
Capcan.
This doesn't happen. Only in Talonly.
Oh, that. Oh no. Emil is
I
gonna
feel
be
bad.
absolutely furious about that. I guarantee that.
He's a very fraggy character as well. Like in general, we see him. He's extremely his gun skill is just off the charts, and that Capcan kind of ruined his day. Imagine there were two Capcans on the left side of the door, and just Gecko just goes flying as well.
Oh, that
Oh,
would have been. That would have been just not good,
that's why
to
you
say
ban
the
Cap.
least.
Oh, goodness me! A
Speaking
C4
of those
comes.
explosives, yeah, C4 comes out.
Oh,
Oh, Capcan just using those C4s really well. Oh
my
no!
goodness!
No, you can't do that! You cannot do that, Jagsy! Going for a triple kill without even firing a single bullet at the enemy. But Froggle finds Malkson, and now in a 2v3 situation, Keeny Body and Krauger left to push the
Oh.
side. They do have a minute and 50 seconds left, which is quite a bit of time, but they're gonna have to deal with 2 C4s from TWR and Jedi. Oh, Jagsy on a quad kill. Might he
Oh.
get an ace? He just needs to find the last thermite here. Oh no, going for the going for the brownie points, but cannot get it done. Once C4 comes out, it gets shot down. Really nice shot there, but 30 seconds left. He still has to find those 2 pesky defenders hiding out in sight. Anybody's going to go for a different approach here, but with only 15 seconds left, will he have enough time?
No, no, he won't. I mean,
no.
he can't go for breach. He has to push one side, and with 2 defenders with footholds and everything around him, it's just
Oh,
no. Oh my goodness! It was actually the footholds, but what a nasty shot from the side. The thermite sadly could not follow up through, as of course the one and only footholds and the SMG-11 in hand did manage to win it all. And what's even scarier is the Capcan actually almost lost the round, because at the end it was a 1v1 situation. Don't forget that. That was a very 360 cocky from Capcan. You know, he had a quad kill, he had something going, and I can't blame him. You always want to go for the ace. It's very satisfying, but he could not end it with just a good banger. He kind of got shut down by Bikini there, and yep, that's gonna be 6-4. And now the side of Old and Gold need to win 2 rounds in a row to actually have a chance of winning.
This is the 3rd match in a row. Will we see
Oh
a failed ace? Will we see a 4K and Chili transforming into an ace, but just last guy cannot be found? Oh, this is not the day for aces.
It's gonna happen in match 4 as well. I bet.
Oh yeah, definitely. I will pray for that. Oh, yes,
Thanks,
for
man.
sure.
At least you won't cast it.
Yeah, maybe it's me. Maybe it's my influence.
Oh no, the caster curse.
Yeah, maybe it is. Ah, Golden Gold starting out really well, but not able to find much success afterwards. Gotta win 2 rounds to have a chance at winning this. Oh, and what a good starter as Jedi is taken off the board by Emil. Trying to spawn peek, unsuccessful. But now, in a 4v5, still needs to find those 4 players, and even with that first advantage, it's not a guarantee that a round will go their way. Still, you have to do the work. You have to get those mirror windows. You have to clear those pesky Goyo canisters and goo mines. But I mean, it helps. It helps fighting that first pick. But now
It does.
Jones come out, starting to find out a bit more about that setup that the defenders of CHILLWAGON have prepared here. Candelas coming out somewhere by Stizzy. Oh, from this window. Will this be a repellent? Nope. Maybe just scare the defenders off a bit. But that means, oh, the mirror window taken off the board. That might have been through the 0 cam. Might have been.
Very possible. I mean, it's not the fact. I mean, The defenders may have lost a Jaeger, but look at the amount of time they've actually wasted. It seems the upstairs still hasn't gotten full control, although not even the downstairs itself is under control. I mean, there's, of course, the Legion downstairs getting ready for any type of attack. The zero cams come in. That's going to be a very good spot. Just very useful information. The Goyo gets destroyed. That's going to be very essential in towards the end game. And yeah, without further ado, 1 minute and 10 on the clock, and they're going to have to start pushing side one way or another. Smoke starts using some canisters, but not enough. And Goyo gets the kill onto the bikini body. Zero gets taken out. It's 1 minute on the clock. A bit of a refrag, you could say, for the Jaeger, at least a late one, to say the least. Emerald taking some damage, going into a gunfight. And where is that Legion? The nade comes out. Sadly, doesn't actually do anything. Second one comes out. He runs through the fire and the flames, manages to get away from any type of damage. And, oh, of course, the fire damage. But wow. The Legion with another coming back. There's going to be another kill onto Gecko. A 4v3 situation. The Goyos are also starting to come out, and the Smoke himself does have the canisters ready, but I feel like you should let the Goyo canister kind of do its job and then use it, maybe? But yeah. No, definitely. With the remaining 20 seconds, there comes out from the SMG-11 a 2v4 situation, a 2v3 brought on by the Ying, the Stizzy himself, 1v3, and there it's going to begin finished in a very orderly fashion way. The Vapster comes out, and what a shot, a wallbang as well. GG's in chat, and well, was that an interesting match. Another one that we didn't go into overtime. I don't know if that's a blessing, but these matches have been certainly very interesting. I mean, these matches are just getting better and better. I mean, Bank, Theme Park, Chalet, not too bad, not too shabby. The players themselves doing quite a good job. And yeah, the Aces have been a bit disappointing, but that should be it. Any opinions?
Just can't finish the job. Can't
Can't
trust them to
finish
finish
the
the job. Yeah. Always so close, but so close, but yet so far from that ever-loving ace. But yeah, I mean, it was quite a good game, close one, closer than the previous two games that we had, but still really entertaining.
Very true.
Yeah, that failed rush I will never forget. that double team kill. I will.
My schedule is gonna get updated. Wake up, remember the rush, go to sleep. But without further ado, if we have nothing else to do, let's actually break, maybe even start the match 5 minutes earlier. So do stay tuned, and of course, we will see you in about 5 minutes, where we'll have a new caster and also money. Thank you so much for casting with me. Solo casting would have been a pain, but yeah, we will see you in 5 minutes. Bye-bye.
Bye.